Hey, and what is going on, everybody? It is Zero here, back with some more Diablo action. Today we're on the PTR, boys and girls, 2.4.0, and things are freaking cool, man. We're not talking about any of the new legendary items yet, because I was playing on here this morning, and after about a half an hour, it just kicked me out, and now I can't get on. It gets stuck at retrieving heroes list, and I'm a little annoyed at that, but I can't get back on right now. So what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the new area in Act 1. So what we're talking about is the set dungeons, okay? So first things first, if you want to find the set dungeons on your own, you're going to have to go to the new area, which is in Leorics Manor. So you go into Leorics Manor, and normally you go up and to the left, right, of the staircase, and the staircase to the right has all this rubble on it, right? You can't go anywhere. But now that's open, and you can go up and in there to the right, and there's this whole new area of Leorics Manor. It's a very cool looking area. The density seems pretty good there as well. But what you're looking for is you're looking for this pedestal. And if you click on the pedestal, it's going to give you these pages. And the pages are what contain the clues to the locations of the set dungeons. Now, I'm not really sure how it works, because when I clicked on it, I was able to get two different pages out of it. So I don't know if it searches what sets that your character that you're playing as has worn, because I know I have more sets. Like I have all the sets for Witch Doctor, and it would only give me two pages. But I think that the Doctor that I was playing as has only equipped two different sets. So I think that that's how it determines which pages to give you, but I'm not 100% on that. So it definitely doesn't check your stash, because I have all the sets in the stash while clicking on it. So then you pick up the pages and you read the clue, and that tells that's how you have to search for the set dungeon for each set dungeon. It gives you these clues, and you got to go around looking for it, right? So what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at the Helltooth dungeon, which is right at the door going into the Skeleton King. Okay? So you go in, like, these dungeons are hard, man. Can I just say that? Like, the objectives in the dungeons are difficult. I failed the Helltooth dungeon like 4 or 5 times already. It's difficult. It's very difficult. As an example, one of the objectives in the Helltooth dungeon is that you can't take any poison damage. So most of the enemies in the area explode into these poison clouds when they die. And seeing as how there's a time limit on the set dungeon as well, it's difficult, because you either have to A, have your spirit walk up so you can blast through those poison clouds, or B, you gotta wait for them to dissipate. And remember this about the set dungeons as well, guys. These are static. These are not randomly generated. They're the same every single time. So the more you play them, the more you're going to figure out what the best route through the dungeon is going to be to take in order to complete the tasks at hand. Another one of the objectives within is that you have to kill 20 enemies with one cast of Wall of Fire 4 times. I haven't even been able to do it once, just because I kill the enemies fairly quickly, and it's clear that you have to group them up in order to get that to work. And at the same time, one of the other objectives is that you have to kill all these enemies within the rift without taking any fatal damage. If you take fatal damage once, sorry, failed. And not only that, just killing the amount of enemies they want you to kill within the time limit and doing those things at the same time is going to be very difficult. Very, very difficult. And remember that the Torment difficulty you're playing on has no bearing on the set dungeon whatsoever. It's a set difficulty within the set dungeon, and it's never going to change whether you're playing it on easy or Torment 10. It doesn't matter. Okay? So you're going to want to be well geared for these things. It's very cool. It's very challenging, and it's going to keep people busy. Okay? By completing the objectives within a set dungeon, you are granted rewards. For completing all the set dungeons for a class, you are granted an additional reward. And for completing all the set dungeons in the game for every class, you get another reward. It's very cool. This is the kind of stuff that we've been missing in Diablo for quite some time. Stuff like this. Stuff that you can do with the gear that you've got, right? Specialty dungeons that actually have a requirement gear-wise to get into is a very cool thing. Because let's face it, there are players. For me, for instance, I don't give two craps about Jades. I hate it. I hate the Jades set. But now I'm gonna want to put together a good one to do the Jades dungeon. This is how you keep people playing your game. Very good stuff. And I'm even going to want to play every class again. I'm going to want to play all the other classes because I'm going to want the special wings that you get out of doing all the set dungeons. It's going to take a long time too, so it's going to keep me playing my game for a long, long time. It's going to keep me interested. It's going to keep you guys interested. So that's that, guys. These dungeons are very difficult. I haven't even passed the Helltooth one yet. It's very cool stuff, though, guys. Anyway, stay tuned, guys, to the channel. I'm going to be bringing you as much PTR action as possible, especially with the new Litany ring set. I really want to get a build off the ground for that. I'm thinking of, in my head, like this crazy tank, freaking mega powerful pet build with these rings and no sets. So that's cool. Keep posted, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.